Has this ever happened to you? You promise yourself that this month you're finally going to save, that this time you'll be disciplined, that you've learned your lesson, and on the first day of the month you say, "Perfect, this month I start strong." But then something strange happens. You pay rent, you pay utilities, you go out to eat just once, you buy something small because it's not that expensive, then another small thing, then another, and before you realize it, it's already the 20th, and your bank account is almost empty. And you ask yourself, where did all my money go? Here's the problem, and this is what most people don't realize. Saving what's left almost never works, because almost nothing is ever left. Meanwhile, in China, millions of people, students, regular families, everyday workers, save consistently using a method so simple it sounds ridiculous, the red envelope method. And no, it's not magic, it's not folklore, it's not superstition, it's pure financial psychology. And today, I'm going to explain exactly how it works, why it's so effective, and how you can use it even if you earn little, feel disorganized with money, or have never been able to save. My name is Mr. Zin, and I spend way too much time thinking about how to explain finance without making it boring, complicated, or only for rich people. With a bit of humor, because honestly, if I don't laugh, I cry. And look, if you're someone who feels like money constantly slips through your fingers, tries to save but always fails, or believes you don't earn enough to save, make sure to subscribe and like this video if it helps you. Because today, you're going to learn something that should be taught in school, but isn't. Today we're talking about a Chinese rule that has worked for generations, not because Chinese people are magically more disciplined, but because they understand something crucial about human behavior. And here's the key point. Saving is not a money problem, it's a design problem. And the red envelope is one of the best financial designs ever created. Let's start with the basics. In China, there's a tradition called hongbao, the famous red envelope, usually used to gift money during celebrations. But here's where it gets interesting. Over time, many families adapted the red envelope concept into something far more powerful: saving before spending. The rule is simple. Whenever you receive money, salary, tips, extra income, you immediately separate a portion and place it into an envelope meant only for saving. That money is removed from your mental spending space. It's not money to spend. It's not available money. It's not just-in-case money. It's untouchable money. And this is what most people don't realize. The envelope isn't important because of the money inside it. It's important because of what it does to your brain. Look, most people save like this. I'll pay everything, spend, and if there's anything left, I'll save it. That approach fails for one very clear psychological reason. Your brain always spends what it sees as available. There's a concept in financial psychology called mental accounting. It means your brain categorizes money based on how you perceive it. If money is in your main account, your brain labels it as money to spend. But when you separate it, physically or mentally, your brain treats it as something different. Real data. A study from the Journal of Behavioral Finance showed that people who save before spending save up to 40% more than those who save what's left. Not because they earn more, but because they see less available money. And here's where it gets really interesting. Chinese families understood this decades ago. That's why they use envelopes, separate accounts, untouchable funds. They don't trust willpower, they trust systems. Let me tell you something real. When I lived in China, I met a completely normal family. Nothing luxurious, nothing special. One day, the father received his salary in cash, and the first thing he did caught my attention. Before paying anything, before spending, before talking about purchases, he pulled out a red envelope, put money inside, and stored it away. I asked him, "What is that?" And he said something I'll never forget. That money is no longer mine. He didn't say, "I'll use it later." He didn't say, "just in case." He said it no longer exists. And you know what happened? They paid everything. They lived normally. They didn't complain. Because when you spend after saving, you adapt. When you save after spending, you fail. Now let's talk numbers, because this isn't just emotional, it's mathematical. Imagine this. Person A saves if something is left, saves about $50 per month, but fails 4 out of 12 months. Real annual savings, $400. Person B uses the red envelope, saves $100 per month automatically. Annual savings, $1,200. After 10 years, person A, $4,000, person B, $12,000. And that's without investing. If that money is invested at a 7% annual return, the red envelope can grow into over $18,000. And here's the revelation. They didn't save more because they earned more. They saved more because they saved first. Now, you might be thinking, objection number 1, but Mr. Sin, I don't earn much. Exactly why you need this method. Red envelopes don't work better with more money. They work better with less money because they force you to protect what little you have. Objection number 2, what if there's an emergency? Chinese families separate envelopes. Savings, emergency, investment. Everything has a name. Everything has a purpose. Objection number 3, I'm not disciplined. Perfect. This method doesn't require discipline. It requires automation. Discipline fails. Systems don't. Here's the practical method. Step 1. Define the percentage, not the amount. Start with 5%, 10%, or even 3%. Small, but consistent. Step 2. Separate it immediately, the same day you receive money. Not tomorrow, not when I see. Envelope first, life second. Step 3. Make it invisible. Separate account, stored cash, locked app. If you see it, you spend it. Step 4. Never break the envelope. Break it once, and your brain learns it's allowed. The envelope is sacred. This is where it gets really interesting. After using the red envelope for several months, financial anxiety drops, self-trust increases, spending becomes intentional, awareness grows, and something powerful happens. Your identity changes. You stop being someone who tries to save and become someone who always saves. That identity shift is worth more than any tactic because it doesn't sell. It doesn't promise fast wealth. It doesn't promise magic tricks. It doesn't promise shortcuts. But it works. And that's dangerous for an industry that profits from your financial chaos. The red envelope is boring, but effective. And effective always wins long term. The Chinese red envelope rule isn't old-fashioned. It's intelligent. It's not cultural. It's psychological. It's not complicated. It's human. Saving first changes everything. If this video helped you, subscribe, like, share it with someone who always says, "This month I'll save." My name is Mr. Sin, and I'll see you in the next video, where we'll keep learning how to make your money work for you, not the other way around.